Here you are again at the same act, full of regrets, asking, why did it happen? You swore you made du'as with tears to Allah, but as time passed, you're back at it, not knowing why it happened again, wondering, why didn't my brain stop it? If this is you, you are not alone. Your du'as have been accepted. This video offers you a way out. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Have you ever felt like you're losing control over your thoughts? Like your mind keeps wandering to places it should not? Islam understands this struggle. Allah created us with desires, but also gave us guidance. Not to suppress those desires, but to funnel them the right way. When lust takes over, it's not just a spiritual battle, it's mental too. It robs your focus, weakens your willpower, and makes you forget your purpose. You were never broken, you were just misguided. So in this video, I'll share 5 practical steps to desexualize your brain, reconnect with your Lord, and rediscover your purpose in life. Lesson number 1. Correct your present for a better future. Before we dive into the steps of getting out of this battle, I need to make you understand this. What happens if you don't, as you have been in this battle, over and over, again and again? You quit and repent, and yet you are thrown into the same battle again, left with regrets. Let's think about it. If this cycle keeps on repeating, what future implications will it have on you? You will be broke. You have no career. You are weak. Your face and eyes are dull. You fall into harem relationships, but you are not willing to get married. All of this is not meant to shame you, but to give you a clear glimpse of the future. If the present is not corrected, it is like this. If a person does not know where his present actions would take him in the coming future, he would not take actions to change it. For this, I ask you, take a pen and notebook and write down what happens if you don't quit your habits now. How would it impact your relations with your friends, your family, and at most, with Allah? Here is the beautiful part of doing this. Once you are aware about where your actions are leading you to, you have a clear roadmap for where to go and where not to go. Lesson number 2, avoiding the triggers. It is very important to know what makes you fall for it in the first place. In other words, you have to understand what factors are responsible for that urge to rise again and again. The harsh reality is this, that you cannot expect your brain to be pure if you keep swimming in the dirty water. Music videos, flirtish chats, environments where modesty is not respected. These plant seeds of filth in your mind every late night scrolling alone, which is the moment when shaitan whispers the loudest. Sahaba would actively avoid situations where fitna could arise. They did not wait for the temptations to hit, but left the situation from the start. In our time, this means curating your socials, unfollowing certain accounts, and even setting digital limits. Lesson number 3. Gaining knowledge. Have you ever realized this? That every time you fall into, this is also because you never thought about it, that why did you even fall for it in the first place? That is just because you never reverse engineered it. Let's think about it from another perspective. Suppose you own a business and from past few months you are continuously suffering loss over loss. From business point of view, think about it. Would you investigate and gain knowledge about various parameters that are causing the loss, or would you keep on giving losses over losses? That's what gaining knowledge is. It's mapping the parameters of the nafs. And once you get the knowledge about it, you would stop being a puppet to it. Lesson number 4, strengthen your spiritual core. The more you are trying to get out of the situation, the more your nafs will find ways to pull you back into it. especially the time you spend alone, and it's exactly where Shaitan wants you to be the most. Majority of the brothers say that they relapsed only when they were alone. Another reason is this: your iman has weakened. Look at the iman of the Sahaba. They would sacrifice everything for Islam and the pleasure of Allah. We are not even ready to go to the masjid for 5 times daily prayers, which are the best moments to reset our minds and thoughts. Also, Quran reading shifts focus and lets you know what your Creator commands you to do. One important point is getting married instead of having filthy affairs, which only ruin your dunya and the hereafter. Marriage is not just a physical pleasure, it's an emotional companionship that kills the loneliness which Shaitan often exploits. Lesson number 5. Channel your mental energy into learning. Ever notice how your brain feels restless when you're determined to break old habits? What if you could turn that restless energy into a superpower for mastering new skills and finally take back control of your thoughts? Redirecting sexual thoughts isn't about fighting your brain. It's about rewiring it. When your mind starts drifting, the trick is to quickly swap the urge for curiosity. Launch yourself into something engaging. Learn a new language. Whenever you catch yourself overthinking, open a language app. Try memorizing 5 new words. Not only does this refill your mental energy, but you also gain a useful skill. Creative challenges. Pick up a pencil and sketch anything around you, or write a brief story. These tasks give the brain a sense of achievement and satisfaction, cutting down room for unwanted urges. Physical skills. Start with 5 push-ups or practice a quick dance move. Physical learning helps because it uses up excess mental energy while boosting mood. By choosing activities you actually enjoy, you gently retrain your brain. After each success, you'll feel mentally refreshed and less distracted by old patterns. Over time, your default response to intrusive thoughts becomes positive action, not rumination. Remember, desexualizing your brain is not about suppression, it's about redirection. The more you focus on purpose, the quieter the noise becomes. Start today, take control, and let your mind serve your mission, not your impulses. Let me know in the comments below how you feel after implementing these steps.